What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C. And in this particular video, y'all, we'll be reviewing Love and Hip Hop. I'm just playing, y'all. The Have and Have Nots, Season 4, Episode 14. I think it's Giving Candy to a Baby, right? And shout out to my YouTube fam, and I know it's going to be uploaded late. Slipping, kind of a night owl sometimes. So, I'll just get this out the way, and I wanted to make sure the battery was charged. Okay, y'all, I'm going to say, especially towards the end of the episode, y'all, I'm like, the actresses that played both Hannah and Catherine, that was a tearjerker. I almost had tearjerker because we all, it just like they really, I don't know if they're both mothers or whatever, but have children, close to their heart if they're neither one or both of them, or, A or B, or both mothers. It was just a sad moment, just knowing losing somebody close to you and, having that feeling of losing somebody, you know what I mean? And I don't know why, I'm just like, dang, they thought about somebody close or who closest to that loss, because it seemed like they put how they felt or how they reacted. They lost somebody they love or lost their children, or say they like I said, we don't know if their mothers in real life or not, but like I said, that was a good performance. I'll save that to the end, but I'm still gonna be all over the place. So anyways, y'all, it was a long thing. We got Benny, also Pearls and Nosy Never Possibly, a little racist. Dash, just dash it, like dash and sprinkle to just racist and stuff. And, Benny's following his mama Hannah, and Hannah's just walk and use her sketches to go and walk because she's going to confront, Candy about where her grandbaby, okay? And, he's with the, somewhere with some foster parents and stuff, right? Benny knows about the dead body now with, Heartless Quincy. And, we don't know, I don't think, Tyler Perry is going to make, Quincy into, The Walking Dead, but we don't know. But anyways, she's basically like this, basically Benny's trying to calm Hannah down. Like I said, he was following, followed her, I guess. Like I said, she, power walked. Oh, she had her mace and near her Bible and went to where, like I said, Miss Candy is staying at. And he's like, they're right across the street. Here come racist Pearl. Oops, I meant nosy Pearl. Okay, there ain't no way you ain't supposed to be that damn nosy. Shit, it ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm sorry, y'all, but I hate to see to somebody that was with, because she, she Pinocchio knows when he lies to the fullest nosy. She ain't just like, give a little peek right there. She is that nosy, okay? What's some big ass birds like the cockatoo? What's those birds that got the big ass beaks that you just think on top of her head? That, just that nosy. That's not right, okay? But she all telling Hannah again, I don't like this wrestle shit. Sometimes Hannah be doing this stuff. I understand and respect it, but at the same time, she's coming at your son and looking him as a nigger, like call police, press the button so he can, he can go get detained because he looks suspicious. Because she ain't coming at Hannah any type of way. She's looking her, maybe she took it as a compliment and accepted that, she was calling, Pearl was calling her, did you leave this young lady alone? You leave her alone. What are you doing parking here and blah, blah, blah. You don't need to be, are you bothering her, blah, blah, blah? Because, I think Benny had just touched his mom and she's like, let me go. I'm going to go over there. Because, Benny was saying like, Mom, I'm just trying to make sure to calm down you and, basically Candy, she just leave this alone, whatever, and just, whatever. But calm down, Mom. You know how he be trying to sometimes be the mediator. And she just like, no, I won't calm this down. And that's what I'm saying. Pearl gonna come on cue. And then she sit there, like I said, what is you doing? Instead of Hannah right there, come like, okay, I'm good. Because she did say I'm good, whatever. But she's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Here go Pearl. Are you sure? Are you sure? Let me call 911. She just ready. She don't have the phone, but I think she had it right on speed out. Just would have called Surrey or something. A black suspicious male. Now call 191. That's pretty much dirty what she wanted to do with a Benny, okay? So but Hannah's like, I'm cool, got this. But when she kept on saying, you need to leave her alone. You need to leave her alone. Kept saying that on and off before when they were talking. Still Hannah talking about Benny needs to calm down. And Benny, Pearl was like, you need to move your car and stuff. And you still Hannah, calm down. Tell him to calm down. No. Hannah something say, shh, you hush. You respect your elders. Blah, blah. She even told him, apologize to the Pearls. and Pearl and everything, moved the car and moved across the street, because like I said, it's right, where Candy is. But still, like I said, it's still like here she's having him apologize and say respect his animals. But okay, you still, anybody, you can give somebody courtesy, but they still got to earn your respect. And it was kind of like she was allowing Miss Pearl, corroded pearls, basically, to like disrespect the son. Maybe it was just me, that's my opinion, but I bet was like, even if she was like trying to be so-called protective because she thought possibly something was happening to Hannah, it still, once you realize like I'm good, and as long as like it's not putting, because after then Benny was just talking like, Mom, you just let it go. I'm not gonna let you get over there. And he wasn't in a threatening position. She still was like, are you sure, blah, blah, blah. Then she would remind Hannah all the activities of basically, and even then she didn't check her because she's looking at information like about the grandbaby. I understand that. But she ain't paying attention to Pearl. Has got all her equipment supposedly on the parking in front of the house. And she know all these police friends. She at least said that 4 times, okay. At least, okay. We could have played the game like how many times she said policeman and, take a drink. That's how many times Miss Corroded Pearl said about that she had people. But she was told Hannah about she had cameras. And she gonna tell Benny also that he can go ahead. Because, one time Benny even said, I'll park his damn as much as I want to. And here Hannah gonna say, like I said, apologize. And, like I said, here Miss Corroded Pearl gonna tell him, like, well, you don't need, like I said, you need to park there. You've been here too long. Like I said, I think she said it wrong. But like I said, he moved the car, but before then, that's when she's saying, like, you can go over there with that, something like that. She didn't say all that, but she basically implied, like, it's a got open door. I see everything she does. I know her DNA prints. I know every time she goes to the bathroom. I know she likes lavender Febreze that she sprays at least, around the bath, her, the main bedroom, bathroom, at least 5 times. Okay. I know that she got a corn on her pinky toe on her right foot. That's how much she knew about Candace. Even what she didn't even know, okay? She probably even knows that she's up for a yearly checkup at her primary physician, okay? Or her nearest gynecologist. Okay, that's what the hell she seemed to know so much. And so, she sat there, like I said, she's saying, man, that came there didn't come out. And I'm thinking, like, how much do you watch Candace even though you looking at your parking thing? And she said she took a picture. Okay, yeah, she got cameras, all this other stuff. Like, what other activities besides watching folks do you do? What activities, all that you watch, what they do? Do you got a hidden porno set? Yo, let's check out Pearl's house, okay? Check that chick's house out, okay? Probably used to have 70 orgy swing parties and shit. I'm just saying, you never know with heifers like that. They'd be so quick to talk about other folks and got a bunch of skeletons and closets. Just be sitting here like this, like closet sticking out of the closet, be like this, okay? Because she was about to accidentally she called Quincy. He had a 70s fro. See, I told you she was talking about some 70s porn and stuff. 70s fro. Probably had a couple of dingo parties or something like that, but I digress. But, she's like, he had a fro, and he was more darker than you. He was he was a black man. She was lucky she was about to get the color word, because she probably wanted to say other things, hoolum, ninja, and I'll just leave it as that, But anyways, and she was going to show her the picture. Once she realized that Benny was her son, then she power walked her behind there and looking out the darn window. I wish some badass kid would have threw some eggs at this woman's window. I'm not saying kids be bad, but just somebody should have did it, okay? Give her something to do. Windex that, Miss Pearl. Windex that, okay? But, like I said, she just like, like I said, ran when she realized who Benny was. Because just like she said, Hannah was her daughter before she said that Benny was her son. When she kept, still was a little bit concerned about Hannah, supposedly. She had said Hannah was her daughter. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. But she was saying she's sorry that basically that was her mother. Here go Hannah. Yeah, I understand. But still, it's like, this woman basically talk bad about your children. I understand, like, Candy could somehow be cross. You kind of question if she, the spawn of the devil. But at the same time, I mean, this woman still is kind of taking it a little too far about your kids. So they go over there, and she knocks him, she finds a way, and, Candace is like, I'm tired, blah, blah. She asks him about the baby, and, Benny's just like, okay, just tell us something, Candace. Candace ended up saying, of course, Hannah's asking, like, oh, where is the foster family? Candace is like, it's fine. And, she is questioning about the Quincy thing. Because, like I said, the woman has told her to describe how Quincy looked crazy, what his clothes were, everything, right? But she's like, she's basically telling Candace, Hannah and Benny should take the child because that's put him in harm's, like Quincy may be looking for that baby and that's put him in harm's. Please let us keep him. She's like, he fine. He stayed in the foster home until, his family, he stayed with a pastor and his wife. And then I even thought about it. Okay. Pastor and his wife. No offense. Okay. Well, I don't know why I thought about Greenleaf for some reason when she said that. Okay. But anyway, so she's like basically closed the door, when she gets information. Okay, basically we see another scene where we see Hannah and Benny, right? And then I'll cut to the other part real quick and then merge it all together, I guess. Now, we got a scene where Hannah's talking to Benny and then Hannah's putting two together. Like, she even thought, like, when she's even questioning, did Candace do something to Quincy? And then she was noticing how Benny seems kind of like toned down and wasn't like, what? Or getting all excited and stuff. And, she questioned. She even questioned what was on his phone. Who are you looking for? Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I'm looking for a text for a tow and stuff, right? But she even thought, like, even Candace gave back the baby to Quincy. And even Brittany's like, what the hell? Just like, I was like, what? It's like, to a certain point, it's like she wants stuff to be bad so badly because it's been used to be bad for so long that it's almost like she puts it in existence in a weird way at times. Like, some things probably wouldn't happen if she stopped putting negative stuff in the way, okay? That's just me, y'all, okay? Because sometimes Hannah be just overdoing. I can stand, Candace doesn't like file stuff or overdo it, but she keep overdoing it. Now, gosh. Anyway, so Benton goes upstairs. He in the corner of the main bathroom, and he is like this talking king. Hannah's been trying to, because she texted him prior to that, like, I've been waiting for your call. Or, I've been trying to call you. Excuse me, y'all. And then he goes into the bathroom, and she's like, like, what they gonna do? And Benny lets Candace know that Corroded Pearl knows this information about Quincy, so we gotta come up with something. And Candace like, we can't do nothing about it yet. It's still stinking. Can't do nothing yet. And, Benny was about to go ahead and Google some information or something. He wants to look up some information. And Candace like, And he's like, I'm going to do it at the library and stuff. I guess maybe what to do with a dead body. You don't want to be caught and possibly sitting the rest, doing a life sentence with a dead body in the backyard. Maybe that's because he said he was going to search the library, look what they got to do about the situation so they don't get caught. Especially Candace, whatever. Because like I said, Benny knows about some stuff too. Now, and then Candace was like, I'll look up the information at her house. And she was like, I'm going to take Hannah to live with Pearl. And Benny's like, what you going to do? Here's go Candace, doing what I do best. And I'm wondering, like, I don't know, they didn't show clips in the next episode, whatever, right? But anyways, we got one scene with Jeffrey, and Landon's still up there. He up there paranoid, still packing all his bags, everything, okay? And Landon almost lost his, his good, Shiny used to have in his hair. He's so paranoid. And then when they're talking about the Magni, because this is about the Magni thing being dead, he's trying to give, he was like, basically like, okay, they killed Maggie off. I got to go. I can't trust none of y'all. And then he gonna go phone, here y'all. This is what he do. Am I over exaggerating? He gives phone to Jeffrey so he can look at it, right? He like, okay, let me see. He was like, here. Then he was like, then that's how fast London took the phone from him. Landon, I'll call him London. Landon took the phone from him. And Jeffrey like, okay, I didn't get a chance to finish the article. Well, you get the phone yourself. Jeffrey's like, I'm still waiting for, he got, assurance on his phone. So he waiting for, some instant rebate, the phone come in the mail, whatever he's doing. Okay. If y'all heard about insurance, that's basically insurance. But some of these phones, they still got with contracts and stuff. For the ones that's made left, if you lose your phone, break your phone, you pay for the insurance with your phone, you can, get it that way. So anyways, he basically like, Landon's like, he's trying to go, blah, blah. He tells Jeffrey to leave. I thought Jesse was going to put some handcuffs and, get some more loving going on. And he just was like, okay, he let it be and he listened because Landon's like, I'm out of here. He about to run out of there with some suitcases. Meep, meep. So anyway, Now, we have this other scene where we got Jennifer, the DA, just notified, I think, by Detective Buick about, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, we still don't know. They say he's dead. Okay, I mean, oh my gosh. Wrong character. Oops. What? Wyatt is still dead. Okay, we don't know if he's the Walking dead. We don't know if he's Weekends and Bernie's dead. If y'all remember that movie, y'all know what the heck I'm talking about. We don't know if he's dead, or just coma, but in a couple of days he's gonna come back. But they're saying that he is dead. Is any performance in the nobody, unless 911's a joke, even there too. Nobody, it's like, is anybody checking has anybody, I don't know, I'm just saying, he's just still there. And it looked like nobody's trying to check for a pulse or nothing. Maybe I missed that part of the episode, whatever. Y'all let me know in the comments. But Jennifer already concerned because she like, okay, the cry's gonna be after me. Detective Burke, whatever his name was like, don't be mad. It's not your fault, whatever, right? And she's just like, yeah, but, still. Because, like I said, she gave Assis this money, but, because the bird's trying to say, well, it's not your fault that his parents rich or he has a problem. That's beyond it, because she admitted that I thought he was clean. I gave him the paper, gave me the paperwork and everything. He was clean, all right, on some dirty stuff, okay? The kid was clean and ran off with the plug twice, unfortunately, in terms of getting this money. And so, anyway, y'all, they know they're going to have to tell. She doesn't want to tell the parents, of course. Detective Burke does. Okay. So we got this other scene where David and Jim, they kind of apologize. But David lets them know they're frenemies. And he was like, I know you called off the hit off Veronica. Because he said he apologized to Jim. He's about to be let out. Jim is still there, bruised stuff. And they kind of patched the loans like that, understand. He's like, I called it off because the look that you gave and, for saving your wife, he wanted to say other things. That's the same look I felt once, I felt about Amanda, about, being concerned. So he was like, I understand, that's why I cut it off. But they can still be somewhat good friends, even though he was about to kill your bitch. So, but okay. But, anyways, he let me know I'm about to get a divorce. He even asked about the Maggie thing. They talked about the Maggie situation as well as her just night being gone. Yeah, I think they talked about it, didn't they? And he's like, so did you sleep with her? David's like, no. Because he was like, do you ever love Maggie? No, he asked, did you love Maggie? You're like, no. Did you sleep with Maggie? No. I never committed an affair on my wife. Okay. All right. Or maybe because it is Jim. Maybe he's gonna keep it with him until whenever, or maybe bring it up to his face after he divorces Veronica. I got some of Maggie too. I don't know. So, but she already thought that anyway to a certain point. So, but anyway, David's gonna help. They shook on it. David's gonna help Jim because Jim was like, "Where do we stand? We're frenemies now." So that's the point with this. But he kind of appreciated he didn't put him there, but he let Jim know that he's about, him and Veronica is like whatever, So it don't matter. But that's how they end. But anyways, y'all, it turns out that, it's about to, go to the last part. Now, in the meantime, I don't know what time it is, but we start seeing Catherine in her bed, and she already has that look on her face, and she can feel all this. Her and Ryan didn't have the best relationship. I don't think she had like the best relationship with both of her kids, maybe, but she did have that intuition as a mother, and having a bond with them close enough to know that something's not right and something's not right with her child. And because she's like this, she is scared. It's like the boogeyman is coming after her, okay? And she's refusing to answer the phone. She gets her cell phone, calls Hannah. And Hannah said, she let her know, like, you told me to call when I was supposed to call. And they called. And Hannah's like, what did they say? And basically, Catherine's like, I didn't answer, no. And then she asked for the number so Hannah could call herself. Hannah asked, Catherine for the number. Because, she's just like, no, I don't want to pick it up. I don't want to pick it up. And I think they called again after that. But Hannah ends up calling and speaking to we'll turn on Detective Burke, and she's explaining she's a friend, and she's like, Catherine, Miss Cryer is not going to answer the phone. I'm a friend, family, whatever. Tell me what it has to do. But he didn't go into the details, but it has to do with son. She let him know it had to be do with the son. And then she let it be known, like, okay, this already happened, basically giving hints, but she basically realized what was going on. And she's let them know, like, can I at least be there before y'all get there, because she already has dealt with losing one child as is. I want to be there, basically. So she ends up going there, meeting the detective there. And detective there, at the same one that, like I said, Catherine, because, she tries to get Catherine, she calls her to answer the door because she was like, hold on, She already still had the spare key. But she let Catherine know, like, okay, they're going to come in with you, whatever. It's, like I said, it's the other dude. But Catherine, was like, no, I don't want to let in. She was like, no, we're going to come in, hope you're dressed. And Catherine's on the doorsteps, and she's been crying, coming down the stairs. Wait, excuse me, y'all. And she's been crying, and wait. Before I go in this last scene, I wanted to talk real quick. When Hannah was on her way to go to Catherine, she's trying to find where Benny is. Benny's coincidence outside the front door talking to Veronica's crazy evil self. Right, the lady who plays it, why she always does her eyes like this? They are just ready for trouble, ain't they? When she be a Veronica's, the lady play Veronica when she especially be on some real evil shit, which is like 95% of the time, or my bad, 99.7 of the time, or 99.8, 99.9. Okay, anyways, she, Hannah just is looking like, because she looked for Benny, and she got the keys to the car and drove herself there. And, he told Veronica as soon as she left, like, now my mom thinking like we're doing something. First Veronica was the one trying to sit there, trying to say, well, let's go back. And she trying to flirt and trying to give him that, that putting on that seasoned cooch on him. And he like, no, we ain't doing that no more, whatever. But she let it be known, like, he wanted to talk to her about this whole thing. Our husband came, confront him, asked questions about us, and he said, go ask your wife. And then he basically like, you need to tell your husband to stop doing that, whatever. And, like, mess with my phone. And he said he thinks it's David. And here Veronica like, so why do you think that? He's like, well, he came up there looking for me and stuff, and he's saying now his phones are messed up and his business are messed up. His business is being messed up by his phone's lines being tampered with and stopped, or the phone calls being paused or frozen and stuff. And, he basically, you need to, basically this stuff has to stop. And, Ron's like, we need to leave David alone, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you need to, this needs to stop. Y'all need to cut it. Okay, whatever. And in the end, like, so is this what y'all these old ladies do? Y'all get to make y'all husband jealous, because, like I said, he was warning, how Veronica always talk a lot of shit. She's like, whatever, you need to leave him alone, blah, 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 whatever, right? But that's what he, Mr. Benny was basically, no, so you get these young, you mess with your old ladies, is that what y'all do? Get with these young dudes to make your husband jealous. And again, Veronica, it's like a superpower, where she comes, even her eyes just, oh Lord, did I cross my eyes? But, what I'm saying, she just be like, I just be trying to do the blink. And that actress that plays her, it's like she does this blink. Like, remember that lady played Bewitched and she used to wiggle her nose? She does this with her eyes. And she just be... Anyway. So, she's like, started talking about her husband. I'm jealous. She basically would say somebody know how to pronounce their words. Basically say can't instead of couldn't, whatever. Basically trying to downplay him because he's speaking Ebonics. Ain't that some shit? So anyway, she trying to go by, I would have got somebody who had some money, I would have got somebody who had a bigger penis, blah, blah, blah. And, Benny's like, you wouldn't have got, well, you the one was screaming my name, blah, blah, and all this other stuff and say all this stuff. And she's like, yeah, I used you, but I used you for sex. Okay, well, if you kept using him for sex, lady, and, Veronica's not a bad-looking woman. She could say all she wants, but she did mess with Benny, person to me, because she was trying to make David jealous, okay? And justified it because he was messing with Maggie. But we're going to let Veronica keep being Veronica, okay? Miss Black Widow, okay? I like to call, okay? So, Miss Black was spinning that deadly Vernon and doing this with her eyes, and that's what she was letting me know. But he would have had, pronounce it, you would have had money if I want to make my man jealous. He would have been this and that. And then, and she let it be known, pretend to do, he was like, basically, like I said, if you didn't want me, why the heck would you kept coming after me and blah, 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 and, act like sex so good. She was like, you never heard of a woman, faking it before, and then she started thinking it. It kind of reminded me when Harry Met Sally scene that was famous for, where she moaned in a restaurant, whatever, Sally did. And he's showing his piece, this be the last time you look at that. And she just, like I said, kept calling Benny little Benny, or Bibby, or Bib, whatever the heck. But she just was talking, and then she lived away. He was like, get the hell on from my house. Hopefully he zipped his pants. So did he zip his pants after he had said that? But she did walk away. So they're Benny and now Veronica are on bad terms, okay? And she just basically forget you, Benny, and your shortcomings, okay? Even though, y'all, like I said, she was just about to screw him after Hannah left. Unless she got a little excited because, like I said, the Black Widow, what she does best, trap you in your web and then eat your ass, okay? So at the same time, she might have, because remember she got off when she got caught by Hannah before, and she was on riding Benny, okay? So, like I said, she made seem like Benny's so experienced and all this inexperienced stuff like that, but you got to turn on at least for a second, at least what we seen on the screen, most of us viewers, maybe most all, some, okay? So anyways, fast forward to the last scene. Now, we back where we see in the last scene. Catherine is on the stairs. She's crying hysterically, which is understandable. And she just, Catherine memorized that dude from when he had to report that Amanda was dead. And she was like, what is wrong with my son? Because like I said, before Catherine came downstairs, Hannah asked detective if this is bad with son. Because, again, this detective, or whoever he was, asked her what relation, how she knew Catherine. And Hannah's like, that's my friend. And then, like I said, she came downstairs, downstairs, Catherine just like this, it's my son, what's wrong with my son, and blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of like, did the officer really say yes? The detective, whatever, because he said it so, because, she was like, it's my son dead. And, Hannah already had the feeling, already knew that was already told that. It was like, it was told, but told indirectly. It was that, my interpretation, because nobody really said bluntly yes, without it possibly feeling was going to hurt somebody, those two ladies. And as soon as Catherine figured out, and the man said, something like that, she broke down, and I swear had a nervous breakdown right then and there. She just like, no, and Hannah has to just start hugging her, crying her, and they just slow-mo, you just heard her crying, and as big as that house was, it probably was not surprising that she probably could have heard that cry throughout the whole, whole house. That's how sad it was to hear that, for her to hear this news. It was sad. Like I said, the power of that last scene was so sad. You felt sorry, even though Catherine be doing spouse pursuit herself, to see that happening. And even Hannah was being there and trying to give strength. Hannah, despite how messed up Candy is, and sometimes Benny be doing some fuckery, both her kids are alive. And her grandbaby, even though we don't know where he's at, I think he's alive too. But like I said, Catherine lost both her children. Suppose, like I said, we don't know how dead, why it is. But as far as we know, she lost both her children, and she don't even have any grandbabies to pass it to. You see what I'm saying? And it's just sad, but just the fact that she lost both her kids, and, last child died, was found dead right in the house, and Hannah was there too, but it's just, was there the day when it happened, or happened the next day, whatever. It just is terrible. It's a sad scene with y'all. That's how it ended, and it was just like, wow. But anyway, y'all, you have a pleasant week, pleasant night, pleasant weekend, and I definitely see y'all in the next video. But tell me what y'all thought about this episode, because that last scene right there was just, can they put that in the ending? Maybe I'm the only one think that, but that was Cousin Woodrow, too, Cousin Woodrow, shout out to him, as always. Yeah, but that was powerful. Anyway, y'all, see y'all in the next video. Pleasant week, pleasant night, pleasant weekend, and hugs and love, y'all.